Cora Bauer claims she gifted a vacation to her boyfriend, who used it for a romantic getaway with another woman instead. Darren Rocha says his ex-girlfriend is paranoid, and the red shoes she saw in a photo are part of a lamp.
All rise. Court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Milian presiding. All parties have been sworn in, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Please be seated.
Okay. Ms. Bauer, you are suing Mr. Rocha for $2,300 that you want him to pay because he took another woman on vacation and you thought he was taking a buddy.
Correct.
And you paid for the vacation.
I did,
All right.
Your Honor.
What's going on here?
So, Darren, my ex-boyfriend now.
How long did you guys date?
We dated for about a year.
Okay.
We've known each other for about 2 years now, dated for a year. I earned a vacation through a bonus at work.
Okay.
And I decided to take my ex-boyfriend with me on this trip.
And what was the trip?
We were going to Cabo San Lucas for 4
Okay.
nights. So my best friend Samantha had a baby, and I was going to be with her for the birth, but the baby came early and there were some complications.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the
They
baby
don't abide by our schedule, those babies.
Yes.
All right, so you decide you're not going to go on the trip.
Yes, so last minute, I decided, you know what, I cannot go on this trip. I have to be there for my friend. But the trip was already paid for. It was all-inclusive resort, and I couldn't get any refunds. There was no cancellations. So I told Darren, you know what, you go on the trip, have fun, bring one of your guy friends, and you guys can just have a few days together while I'm with Samantha, my friend.
Okay, and what was his response to that?
He was excited. He wanted to go. The trip was obviously already paid for.
And so he told you he was going to bring his friend who?
My friend Josh.
Josh.
Your Honor.
Did you bring Josh?
Yes, I did, Your Honor.
Oh, you hesitated before answering. What was that about? Because according to her, you did not bring Josh. You brought someone else, or at least you were caught with someone else. So let's hear about that, Ms. Bauer.
Now, the plot thickens. Darren insists the woman in the photo is just a lamp. Yes, a lamp with red heels. A lamp. The judge, humorously incredulous, asks if anyone has ever seen such a peculiar decoration. The photo shows a woman's leg, and yet, Darren remains adamant it's merely part of the hotel's decor. It's hard to deny the contradiction here. What would you do if you were in Miss Bauer's shoes? Could this excuse possibly be believable? Let us know what you think in the comments below.
Yes, so he got to the hotel, and we had been chatting and over text, and I texted him how's the hotel room, and he sent me a picture of the kitchen because I love kitchens. I want to renovate my own kitchen. I love interior design. And so he just sent me a picture of the kitchen. And in this photo, which was a live photo, and the live photo records
Is a photo that has like that little upper left-hand corner circles, and if you press it, it's like a couple of seconds of video.
Correct, Your Honor.
Delicious.
Yes.
No, really. When people send when my children send a picture and it has that, I love the movement.
Yes.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
So he takes this photo. He sent it to me, and I actually have brought this photo. And in the photo, it's the kitchen, and in the recording, it pans down, and there is a woman in red heels in the photo.
Can I see that?
Yes.
Okay, so you no longer have the original photo to show me.
I do have the photo, Your Honor. I've looped it for you. So I've put it on a loop for you to loop 3 times. And
Do we have it?
We do have it, Your Honor.
Let's see it. Ooh.
Yes.
Ooh.
So,
right.
I am wondering what the red heels are in this kitchen photo that he sends.
What are the red heels in the kitchen photo that you sent?
Your Honor, that was a lamp.
I'm sorry?
You heard me correct, Your Honor. That was a lamp in the hotel. A most uncommon decorative artifact, I agree. But we've all seen A Christmas Story. There was clearly a leg lamp in that movie, and this hotel just happened to have one too. There was no way of me knowing, Your Honor, that they would have one of those.
I'm gonna need that to be played again. Can I please have it play again? Yeah. Where's the lamp? Right next to, that's an odd placement for a lamp.
I agree, and obviously the maid put it there without me even knowing. There was no...
You are falling to pieces in front of my very eyes. Okay, it looks like that's a woman's leg and not a lamp. It's in the middle of the kitchen. she didn't buy that it was a lamp, did she?
Nor would I if I saw it in that
Right,
picture.
and so when did she immediately ask you, what is that? And you said it's a lamp?
Yes, I told
Why
her.
don't you just take another picture of the lamp?
Because I took a quick shot of the kitchen.
No, why don't you take another picture of the lamp? When your girlfriend thinks that there's a woman and it's not, it's a lamp, why don't you just take a picture of the lamp?
Coming up on Justice for the People.
So I originally had texted Darren, who is in the hotel room with you.
And what was his answer to that?
He said, "What do you mean I'm with Josh?"
Who are you going to believe, me or your lying eyes?
If you'll be in the Los Angeles area and want to bring your case to court, call 1-888-552-6878. This is Justice for the People with Judge Milian.
Here, Darren tries to justify his actions by claiming that Miss Bauer is just insecure. It seems that instead of owning up to his questionable behavior, Darren uses Bauer's insecurities as a defense. This is a classic case of gaslighting, where the accused tries to manipulate the other party into doubting their reality. How would you feel if you were the one being made to feel irrational in such a situation? What does this reveal about the psychological dynamics in relationships?
We're back with the case of Cora Bauer, who is fighting with her ex-boyfriend, Darren Rocha, after he cheated while on vacation.
Okay, so if you've been dating for a year, I presume that what she thinks matters, particularly when she's your sugar mama on the trip. So why wouldn't you then not want her to be upset?
Because she is extremely insecure and...
I know. That's why I take a picture of the lamp, you see, because she's extremely insecure. But you love her and you don't want her to be insecure unnecessarily. So I take a picture of the lamp because the fact that you didn't take a picture of the lamp, you know where that puts me? That's because there was no lamp. All right, so now the plot thickens and apparently someone you know is also there?
Yes. My
Okay.
friend Sierra, she works at this resort, which is another reason that I chose this resort. I thought this would be so fun to see my friend. She works there. So I originally had texted Darren, who is in the hotel room with you, which I have those texts as well, Your Honor.
And what was his answer to that?
He said, "What do you mean I'm with Josh?"
The case takes another interesting turn, as Miss Bauer calls the hotel to get more information about the infamous red heels. What would you do if you were uncertain and wanted the truth? Darren brushes off the call, claiming it's an overreaction, but Bauer continues to search for answers. This moment highlights how difficult it is when trust is broken. The lengths someone will go to for confirmation can be overwhelming. What's your take? Did Miss Bauer overstep in calling the hotel? Or was it a justified move in pursuit of the truth?
Who are you going to believe?
Right.
Me or your lying eyes? Go
So
ahead.
I said, "You sent me a live photo. When you put the phone down, I saw heels." He says it's a lamp.
What do you say to him after that? Do you continue to text with him or do you call him? Do you talk to him?
I said, "Yeah,
I'd be
right."
psycho calling until he answers.
I said, "Yeah, right." That's what I responded. But frankly, Your Honor, I wanted to believe him. We've been dating a year. I don't want to accuse him of this right away. He's saying, "It's just a lamp." I'm like, okay, whatever. I'm focusing on my best friend, Samantha. She's just given birth. I'm focusing on her. I'm with her. I've sent him on this trip.
That baby's going to be just fine without me focusing on the baby. So is Samantha.
Yes.
Everybody's going to be fine. I would not be fine. I would be trying to get to the bottom of it. But in any event, when do you then communicate with him again? Or who do you communicate with your friend who works there? How does this...
So I waited to talk to Sierra till the end of the trip, and I'll tell you why, Your Honor. Like I said, I was a little bit embarrassed. I didn't want to jump to conclusions. He's accused me of being insecure before, and I just wanted to believe him. So I was obviously thrown off by the heels, and it was in the back of my mind. So I thought I would call the hotel. I was like, let me just call the hotel, not talk to my friend, and just try to get some background little information. This hotel...
What do you think about that? Let me ask you, Mr. Rocha, what do you think about the fact that you called the hotel? I presume you called the hotel to find out if they had leg lamps.
I did.
Did you say why?
I did not.
Did they ask why?
They did not.
Did they answer you?
They said they would get back to me.
Did they get back to you?
They did not, Your
What do
Honor.
you think about the fact that you called the hotel?
I think that was a little over-exaggerated. Like I said, she was kind of feeding into those insecurities of her, and
Dude, you did see the video that I played twice, right?
I did see it.
Okay,
yes. Very clearly.
That is, yeah, very clearly, because you should know. I mean, how old are you?
I'm 30 years old.
Your technology has been a part of your life always, right? Always.
Yes.
Yeah. So you should really know when you're taking a live photo and when you're not, my friend. I mean, But we're going with the lamp story. All right, so you then tell me, when do you talk to Sierra?
Yes. At the last day of the trip, I had been thinking, I called the hotel, they didn't get back to me. I'm, reeling.
Do you ever say anything else to him or no?
I didn't. He continued to send me photos of the trip, none of which included his friend Josh, by the way. And he turned his live off. So now none of the photos I'm receiving are live. So he deliberately turned it off knowing she didn't like that live photo I sent.
Right. So, why did you turn off live, Mr. Rocha?
Because honestly, I don't like taking pictures in live view. It moves around too much.
Right, except for, okay, but it's not live view. It's when you take the picture, either it captures those 3 seconds. I guess that's what you meant by live view. But why would it change only after she points out red heels?
I honestly did not think about that.
In the final moments of the trip, Bauer's suspicions are confirmed when a friend at the hotel tells her that Darren was seen hugging a woman in red heels. The shocking part, Darren tries to defend his actions by claiming this woman is an old coworker. But does his story hold up when no evidence supports it? This moment raises a critical question. How much weight should we give to intuition when there's no hard proof? Do you think Darren is guilty, or is this a coincidence too strange to ignore?
Well, it sounds like you did because you took it off of live. That's an actual move you made. So I'm asking you why you made the move.
Correct, but it was subconsciously because I'm not completely familiar with this new phone, so I'm sorry that I've accidentally switched it to the other setting. Did not mean to.
Oh, it's getting worse and worse. Go on. Then what happens? You speak to Sierra. What does Sierra do?
I speak to Sierra. So eventually, my suspicion, I just can't, I have to know. So I text Sierra. I let him know. She knew that we were going on the trip, and then she knew that I wasn't going to be there anymore. But I told her, hey, look out for Darren. He's brought his friend Josh with him. If you see him, I feel like he might be doing something behind my back. I don't know for sure. And she texted me, and this is the last night of the trip. So he's about to come home the next day. And she texted me and said, I just saw Darren hugging a woman in red heels.
Okay.
So I said, so he lied to me, and she sent a photo, which I do have to show you.
Ooh, let's see the photo. Lordy, lordy.
Oh, that's it. That's it.
Your Honor, all of an astronomical coincidence. I ran into a coworker of mine at the hotel.
Who had the same red heels as the lamp?
She just happened to be wearing the same red heels as the lamp.
Mr. Rocha, do you speak Spanish?
I understand a little bit.
Okay. We have a saying in Spanish, no sabes ni adobar la mentira para que me lo pueda tragar. You don't even know how to season the lie so that I can swallow it.
Coming up.
And wait. That just happens to engender her doing the little leg up, which is a thing we do.
This is Justice for the People with Judge Milian. We're back with the case of Cora Bauer, who is fighting with her ex-boyfriend, Darren Rocha, after he cheated while on vacation.
Dude, man, you were caught red-handed with Red Heel Lady. I mean, come on. Who'd you say this was? I'm sorry.
That is my coworker, my old coworker, Your Honor.
An old coworker.
That just happened to be on the trip.
That just happens to have red heels like the lamp, and that just happens to engender that look in your eye where you are so happy. And and wait, that just happens to engender her doing the little leg up during the hug, which is a thing we do when we feel a certain way.
It was strictly platonic, Your Honor, and I can't control her.
I can't remember the last platonic hug I had where my leg did the dip up like that.
As the courtroom drama reaches its peak, Darren continues to deny the accusations, clinging to his lamp story and his claim that everything is just a misunderstanding, but no one seems convinced, especially Judge Milian, who calls Darren's excuse absurd. The tension here is palpable. The judge's skepticism serves as a reminder of how difficult it can be to maintain credibility when so many inconsistencies are at play. Does this shift the way you view Darren's side of the story? Is he telling the truth, or is he hiding something bigger?
Did you dump him?
I did, Your Honor.
Okay.
The next day.
All right. Well done.
So in my brain, this is over, but he's going to come home. I was picking him up from the airport.
You didn't pick him up from the airport.
I did pick him up from the airport.
No!
I did.
No!
I wanted to trap him in the car.
Trap him in the car? I would run him over. Like, I would trap him in the car. Well, are you kidding me? Oh my gosh. So you pick him up at the airport and what?
Yeah, so I pick him up at the airport and I immediately ask him about this, and he tells me it's his
And you're
coworker.
driving? So now you're upset while you're driving?
Yes.
Oh,
Correct.
come on, woman.
I know. I kept my eyes on the road, though.
No, yeah, kept your eyes on the road while you skewered him, you know, in captivity. I mean, you know, it's...
Coming up,
Did you ever talk to Josh? Do you know Josh?
No, I've never met Josh.
Where's Josh? Why isn't Josh here to testify? Is there a Josh?
Josh is.
this is Justice for the People with Judge Milian. We're back with the case of Cora Bauer, who is fighting with her ex-boyfriend, Darren Rocha, after he cheated while on vacation.
So now you are suing because you want him to repay you the trip that you gifted him because you don't like the circumstances under which he appears to have taken it.
Correct, Your Honor. I feel like I deserve that money.
What evidence do you have that Josh didn't? Did you ever talk to Josh? Do you know Josh?
No, I've never met Josh.
Where's Josh? Why isn't Josh here to testify? Is there a Josh?
Josh is.
Is there a Josh?
I felt it unnecessary, Your Honor, to bring Josh here today.
Because you thought I was going to swallow the lamp story any more than she did? Or you just don't feel it's necessary?
I did not want to bring him into this.
Did you bring an affidavit from Josh?
I'm sorry, Your Honor?
Did you bring an affidavit from Josh, a sworn statement from Josh saying he went on the trip? No.
No.
Do you have a picture of you and Josh on the trip?
No, because generally, Your Honor, we don't usually do things like that as friends. I took some scenic views for her. I took a bunch of pictures from the room because, for instance, the kitchen, because I know she...
Not one picture of you and Josh, just not a selfie? You know, the two of you are like, nothing?
We generally don't do that normally. It didn't cross my mind to do that. We were busy at the
Even when your
beach.
girlfriend was thinking that was a woman and not a lamp, it didn't occur to you to take a picture of you and Josh?
Exactly, because I didn't
even
think...
though that's the premise of her lawsuit against you, it didn't occur to you to bring Josh as a witness?
No, because I felt comfortable that he had no part of this and did not
Yeah,
want
I agree. He had no part of this. That is the first thing you and I agree on. He had no part in this.
Judge Milian's verdict when Justice for the People returns. This is Justice for the People with Judge Milian.
You are a cheater of the highest order. And the worst part about it is that you cheated on her on a trip that she paid for, which just stinks. I think everything he said it's crumbling like a cheap suit right in front of me. It's a lamp, but no picture of the lamp afterwards. I'm with Josh, but no picture of Josh. But having said that, you understand that what you are asking me to do is to find a contract implicit in a girlfriend-boyfriend relationship that implies that if you pay for a trip, he won't cheat on you.
Yes, Your Honor.
Have you watched my shows?
I hope you'll see my way.
Oh, I see your way. I have basically done everything but step off the bench and gavel him to death. Right? But the bottom line is that this is a court of law, not a court of morality. And as much as I would love to pretend that there is a legal contract in this case, there isn't. None of us have any assurance when we gift someone a gift that they're going to behave nobly. You have no more right to a noble man than the rest of us have. You understand? I don't think for 1 second that you're crazy, and I will not allow him to gaslight you in this courtroom. I think that you have a lot of great evidence that, in fact, he was up to no good. And I think your gut is spot on.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, but your legal premise is not, and my verdict in this case is for the defendant. But I wish all of you the best of luck.
All rise.
Judge Milian has ruled in favor of the defendant. The plaintiff's claim is denied.
After reviewing the evidence and hearing both sides, Judge Milian delivers the final ruling. Darren is not liable for the $2,300 Miss Bauer sought in damages. The court recognizes that while there is compelling evidence of betrayal, there is no legal contract that mandates a partner's faithfulness when a gift, like a vacation, is given. While Miss Bauer may have felt deeply hurt, the law cannot enforce the moral expectation of loyalty. In the end, the case is dismissed in favor of Darren. If you found this case as shocking as we did, make sure to hit that like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more jaw-dropping courtroom breakdowns.